Good morning. Hi, I am Rohit Borlikar. I am teaching at Department of Tourism Management, IGNTU, Amarkantak. And I am in tourism, and all of you are well aware about my subject, and most of you may be having a passion for my subject as well. So I'm not going to educate you about anything regarding my subject. I'm just going to orient you about few terms in my subject. So I'm just going to tell you some types of tourism. Can you recognize this place? Yes, people from Kerala? Yes, it is Munnar. A beautiful beach in Maharashtra, it is Tarkarli. Paragliding, official vehicle of Kerala. The Taj and Tirupati. So, have you visited all this place? Some places you have visited, every one of you? So, you have undertaken tourism, okay? So, why do we undertake tourism? Why do we go for tourism? Yes, any answers? For relaxation, for getting away from the daily stress of our daily schedule. Anything? To know, to get educated, to enjoy the nature. Yes. Availing LTC. Yes. Spending, you can say, spending good time with our friends and family. Yes, tasting different foods, seeing the different cultures. Yes, rejuvenation, relaxation, adventurous activity, enjoyment, fun, honeymoon. Yes, religious activities, praying and paying homage and all those things. So, what is tourism? We have already done that. This tourism, we have undertaken tourism. What is tourism? So, basically, we do three things. We travel from one place to another, then we stay there, and we undertake, we visit, we do the sightseeing of the place, right? We visit a lot of places of interest, places of attraction, and we may participate in some activities as well, right? Horse riding or that boating in a lake, something like that. So there are many definitions. This is relatively a new field in research. There are many definitions, but one of the definitions which is given by World Tourism Organization is tourism comprises the activities of person traveling to and staying in places outside their usual environment for not more than one consecutive year for leisure, business and other purposes. So this fellow here, can you recognize? Some fellow. So he is a tourist. Why? Because he has moved out from his usual residence area and went to Agra, visited the place, famous monument. So he is a tourist. But what if our friend from Hyderabad is taking his family, his girlfriend, wife to Golconda, just for spending a nice evening. So is he a tourist? Is he a tourist? He's not leaving his usual place of residence. So he is not a tourist. Then who is he? He is a visitor. He's a visitor. Okay, so this is basic difference between tourist and a visitor. So I'm going to tell you some basic types of tourism. So for example, this is India, this is USA. So when a person traveling from India, an Indian traveling from India to USA, it is outbound tourism for India and inbound tourism for USA. Similarly, when a US citizen is coming to India, it is inbound tourism for India and outbound tourism for USA. So when a person from India, our Dada coming to Kerala, or our friend Vinayak going from Maharashtra to Sikkim, what is it? It is domestic tourism for India. Okay, so these are three basic types of tourism. And domestic tourism as well as outbound tourism is happening in India. So that is national tourism. Inbound, outbound, it is happening between two different countries. So it is international tourism. Now there is categorization of tourism on the basis of purposes or the core attraction, why exactly we are going there. Okay. Leisure tourism. A lot of us are going to places, different places for relaxation, rejuvenation. So that comes under leisure tourism. Heritage tourism, when we are visiting a place of historic importance, a historic monument, that is heritage tourism. Education tourism. Abhilash said that we go to know places, know things about other area. So it may be industry visits, school trips, college trips, and all those things. Medical tourism is when people are going to a city, to a place to get medical treatment and all. India is doing very good on this front. Wellness tourism, yoga, Ayurveda, meditation, all these things. Then again, Kerala, especially in India, is heading in this wellness tourism. Business tourism, or MICE, meetings, incentives, conferences, and events. So that is a separate type of tourism. Adventure tourism, to undertake adventure activities. Sports tourism, when World Cup is happening and people are going there to different places, Football World Cup or Cricket World Cup or Wimbledon. So that is called as sports tourism. Nature-based tourism, your eco-tourism and those things where the main attraction for you is visiting nature, seeing the natural beauty. Wildlife tourism, we all know national parks, visiting national parks, doing jungle safaris. That comes under wildlife tourism. Religious tourism, first and foremost, most ancient, most prime type of tourism, and one which is widely done. And VFR. VFR is visiting friends and relatives. So if you have not done anything, at least you have done these two, religious tourism and VFR, right? Now there is another section called special interest tourism, we call it SIT. Cultural tourism. Some of you said that we are going to places to see the culture of that place. So that comes under cultural tourism. Rural tourism, people going to rural areas to see the culture, the lifestyle of that area, that rural area. Agri-tourism, this is of my special interest because my PhD was on this. So agri-tourism is a farmer hosting tourists on his farm to showcase his lifestyle, the culture of agriculture. So that is agri-tourism. Cuisine, some of you said that cuisine. So if someone is coming to Hyderabad to relish on the biryani and halim, it is cuisine. Or somebody is going to Lucknow for tunde kebab, so that is culinary or cuisine tourism. Wine tourism, visiting vineyards, tasting wines. So France is very famous. In India, Nashik and nearby region is very famous for that. Then there are some unique type of tourism also coming up, like dark tourism or disaster tourism or war tourism. So when people visit the places where very bad things happen, wars happen, or some sort of disaster happen, for example, visiting Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar or Hiroshima, Nagasaki. So people go and visit those places to experience the horror of that place. Graveyard tourism. Graveyard tourism. Exploring and visiting the graves of our ancestors. India is again, a lot of Britishers are coming to India to pay visits to their graves of their ancestors, the British officers and other people. Genealogy tourism. This is again interesting one because a lot of people left India, especially from Bihar or Punjab. From these areas, people left long back, generations ago, and now they are coming back to search for their roots, where my family started and all these things. So that is called as genealogy tourism. Pink tourism. Any idea about this? It is LGBT. LGBT you are aware, right? So LGBT community people, when they visit some destinations which are welcoming them and which are safe for them, that is called as pink tourism. Cruise tourism, right from Titanic to Dil Dhadakne Do, going on a cruise and visiting places and not staying in the destinations but staying on the cruise and traveling. So cruise is a mode of travel as well as accommodation as well. Space tourism, a very expensive sort of tourism. It has already started long back, some 15 years back, and as of now there are some 6 to 10 people who have already undertaken this type of tourism, shelling out billions of rupees, dollars, right? And then there are some undesired type of tourism as well. Drug tourism. Are you aware about this? Especially, Goa or Himachal Pradesh. These places are rather infamous for this type of tourism. People go there to do the drug abuse. Sex tourism. When prostitution becomes so important part of that destination that it becomes the central attraction. Bangkok, for example. So that is sex tourism. So a quick recap of this whole session. Tourists must not stay more than 1 year to be called as tourist. Visiting Qutub Minar is which type of tourism? It is domestic but heritage type of tourism. Visiting Salarjung Museum, education tourism. It can be heritage. It can include in heritage tourism as well. When a tourist is going from Delhi to Paris, it is outbound for India and inbound for France. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much.